what can I say, man? I almost feel bad for Chelsea fans, bro, because they did they played well. They did everything right. Bro, until the last 20 minutes of the game and they f***ed it, bro. Like, I don't know. It's unfortunate, man. Like, you man know I'm a big fan of Pep Guardiola, yeah, as a manager, but bro, the football stinks, bro. Like, man, keeping the ball for the sake of keeping the ball. Kevin De Bruyne's a passenger. Like, I've been telling, man, Kevin De Bruyne and Erling Haaland are passengers in this Man City team. And that's why, yeah, this is why Pep said, yeah, with KDB and Haaland, yeah, you're not going to play the most attractive football, but they win you games. This is what he said, and people didn't understand what he meant. And what he meant was, bro, like, there's pros and cons to having players like these, man, in the team. The pros are, they can win you a game. They have the quality to produce in moments. But over the course of the game, sometimes they can be a net negative. And today, KDB was a net negative today. And so was Erling. Because Erling missed a few of the chances that if he scores, look, he's just pushed the camera away as well. Like, he just missed a few chances today that if he scores, it can make up for the fact that he was awful. But he didn't score them today. And KDB was walking around. I told you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man's doing up the dad bod thing on the pitch, walking around like one of them tennis ball machines that just shoot balls out, bro. That's how he plays football, bro. Just walks around, spamming passes. He actually miscontrolled the ball and lost the ball, yeah, for the goal that they conceded. And a few times the ball's rolling under his foot. And he looked like he needed to be put on an IV drip, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like 15 minutes into the game and the guy's bright orange, bro, and breathing out of his mouth. Like, this is what you get. And the thing is, a man will say that I'm hating on him and this, that, and the other, bro, but this is what he does most weeks, and he pops up with statistics with a goal or an assist, and man are going to try and twang me, yeah, that this guy's in the same conversation with guys like Luka Modric and Xavi and Fabregas and Scholes, these guys that actually get on the ball and dictate the game and take the game by the scruff of the neck. Even Steven Gerrard used to play from box to box, winning tackles, driving his team forward and that. KDB was standing on the halfway line watching Man City play in the first half. Just watching his teammates play, just getting his breath back, getting the ball and just spamming it, bro. He was pretty much a spectator for most of the game. And then he played a good left-footed cross into Haaland, and Haaland nearly scored a header, I think 10 or 15 minutes before the end of the game, after doing absolutely nothing. This is what these men do. This is what these men do, bro. And this is the thing. And that's why you can't let stats twang you. Cole Palmer was outstanding today. In between the lines, yeah. Beautiful first touch. Gliding with the ball. Beautiful weight of pass. He didn't deserve to be on a team that got anything less than 3 points today. Jackson linked the play beautifully as well. He's a good footballer. I'm not selling my Jackson stocks. I told man already. Don't play him up front. Do you know what I'm saying? He can't finish a sentence, bruv. I wouldn't even... Don't play him in front of goal. But on the wings, he links the play well. He's a bit erratic, but he's got technical ability, innit? And the pass that he played also for Sterling was good. And Sterling took the finish well. But players like him... Jackson, like, you can't play them. And that's why I said with Rasmus Højlund, yeah, I want to see him out wide for a bit, because I feel like he can do something out there. Down the middle, I don't think is the answer. I think we can get something out of him in the wing areas, because similar to the way that Jackson linked up today, I think that Rasmus could do a job there, but he's not a centre forward for me. Like, he just doesn't have the centre forward gene, innit? He's just on a good run at the moment, but you don't write off players like that, bro. Like, he's got feet, Jackson, so... Bro, like, Caicedo was good, broke out the play. Like, Enzo was underrated, like, keeping the ball well. Bro, like, Poch got it spot on until he killed himself and took off all of his attacking threat because he wanted to shut up shop. You don't shut up shop with 20 minutes to go against Man City. 20 minutes is too long. At one point, it was 91% to 9 possession to Manchester City. You don't do that. Like, Poch has only got himself to blame. I think he took off Cole Palmer and he brought on Chalobah. And then there was an instance later on where Gallagher won the ball in midfield and he got his head up for runners and nobody got past him apart from Enzo. You don't want flipping that little hobbit running past you when you've got the ball, bro. You need some pace. Man brought on in Cuckoo, yeah, but then there was no one else running the flanks, bro. Like, he got it so wrong, bro. He got it so wrong, man. You know what I'm saying? It was an enjoyable game of football, but I can't lie. This is all to do with in-game management from Pochettino. He's absolutely done himself. And this is why not only can Chelsea fans feel a bit aggrieved with this, but also Tottenham, innit, bro? The man are going to say it's Spursy, bruv. The man are going to say it's Spursy because they could have been 4-0 up and now they have to settle with a draw. And I'll be completely honest, yeah? If you're one of them Chelsea players, you'll feel like you played good enough to win the game, but your manager lost the game for you, bruv. I'll be real. Like, your manager lost the game for you, bruv. Like, what can we say, bro? What can we say? And as for Elephant Man Doku, bro, you see you mutants, come at me now. Come at me now, because I told you this guy's an absolute scrub. I told you, man, already. At the start of the season, bro, you had your shiny new toy. Do you know what I'm saying? And what? He done a few kick and runs, and then you lot had your willies out. What now? Man got locked up by Gusto, fam. No one can't tell me nothing because I think he probably had more touches than any other City player in the team. And I don't think he beat his player down the outside more than once in 90 minutes, bro. Elephant Man, bro. Dead baller, blood. Pon the river. Dead baller. This man talking about energy god, you know. That's all he's got, bro, is energy. He's an absolute bum. So you man, bruv, you man, come and see me, bro. Come and see me. If you rate Doku, bro, you don't know ball, fam. Told you, man, I got IQ like Man United's goal difference in the table, blood. Man's on 0, cuz. He's an absolute scrub. And this is exactly what it is. So, when you look at City today, Foden was quiet. Too many of City's big players, yeah, didn't perform. And this is also the problem with kind of the way that Pep plays, yeah, in a way. It's like, he keeps the ball, yeah, but then when he gets to certain areas, he relies on his players to make things happen. Foden wasn't at the races today. Bernardo didn't start. Rodri came up with the clutch moment like he always does. KDB looked like he was on his period or something like that. And Erling Haaland was doing what Erling Haaland does. You know, like that. He's just doing what he does, bro. Just ghosting, fam. So, it's just one of them ones where City were very fortunate to get a draw in this game because Pep coached a loss today. He coached a loss. It just so happens that Pochettino coached a loss as well, bro. And he coached a loss in the last 20 minutes of the game because he coached a win for 80 minutes. What can you do? What can you do, man? So Chelsea fans, I know that you're stressed and rightly so, bruv. You know, like that, because you should have won the game. You deserve to win the game, but yeah, your manager bottled it. Sorry, lads. That's just what it is. Hey, Alvarez in midfield. Bro, guys, how long have we been saying that it doesn't work? How long have we been saying that Alvarez in the 10 doesn't work? He's not a number 10. I don't know what Pep is doing with Alvarez in the 10, bruv. I don't know what he's doing with him in the 10. And the thing is, it's not like Alvarez isn't a good footballer. I think we all know that he's a good footballer, but if Alvarez was in, for instance, in the Liverpool front three, the way they play, yeah, this guy probably scores like 15 plus goals, you know, 15 to 20 goals probably in the Premier League, yeah, in an attacking fluid system like that. You're playing this guy in the 10. You'd have been better off playing him up front today and taking off Erling, bro, at one point, because Erling looked like he couldn't hit a cow's ass, bro. That's what he looked like today. He looked like he couldn't hit a cow's ass. So I don't know what it is, but it's a thing with Pep where, similar to what Ten Hag does with McTominay, it's like, right, if man need a goal, it's like man's just going to put him on. Like, with Erling Haaland, if he's on, he's like, he'll always in the back of his mind be saying, you know what, he can get me a goal, so I'm not going to take him off. But really, he was useless today. Could have just put Alvarez up front and just said, you know what, Erling, it's not your day today. But you have to be brave to do those things, innit? And I just think that the Erling Haaland thing did not work today, bro. He was pretty shit. Pretty shit. I think the only real chances he had, I think he had a couple headers that he had. And I'd say the first header, he was underneath it. Don't really blame him for. Second header, the one from KDB, he has to do better than that. But it kind of looked like, because there wasn't a lot of power on the cross, he tried to generate his own power, and then he lost the direction of the header. And then the other shot that he took, that I think the Sassy might have got a block on it. He doesn't take the shot early enough, and the Sassy gets there and blocks it. But come on, bro. Like, 2.5 moments in 96 minutes of football. It's not good enough. It's not really good enough, if we're being honest. Especially when you're not giving your team anything else, when you're not scoring. And this is the problem, I say again, yeah, with strikers. Erling Haaland, yeah, is a good goal scorer, yeah. Like, he scores volume. But again, like I say with Rasmus, like I say with other strikers, when you're not scoring goals, you have to justify your place in the team. You have to justify why you're on the pitch. Today, he didn't justify why he was on the pitch because he didn't score. Same goes with KDB. When you're not getting stats, yeah, you need to justify to me while you're on the pitch. He didn't justify it. He didn't justify it. And this is why I'll always have problems with players, yeah, that don't get involved in the game as a whole. Because when you don't get the stats you're looking for, how do I justify picking you? And the same thing goes for Skeletor. The same thing goes for Rashford. The same thing goes for any players like that are similar like that. The same goes for players like Martinelli. If he's not getting GA for Arsenal, play Trossard, because at least if Trossard's not scoring, he's a smart player and he can bring players into the game. Do you know what I'm saying? Same with Jesus to a certain degree. Even if Gabriel Jesus ain't scoring, he offers stuff outside of goals. But there's certain players, if they're not scoring, they're just not doing anything for the team. And that's why I'll always have question marks over these players. Like, this is just how it is, unfortunately, bro. So, like, Man City had too many passengers today, and they done extremely well to get away with a point, because they were awful. I'll be real, they were awful, man. Do you know what I mean? But you know what we're in? We're in the GA era, guys. We're in the GA era, guys. As long as you're getting goals and assists, then, do you know what I mean? No one's going to look at your performances today. But Chelsea had a lot of good performances today, and unfortunately, you didn't get the 3 points.